Seneca's Stoic advice not to waste time. Stoic philosophy flourished in ancient Greece and Rome, and offers a treasure trove of timeless wisdom. One of the prominent Stoics, Seneca, left us valuable advice on how to avoid wasting time and direct our efforts towards a more virtuous and meaningful life. Stoicism values self-control, self-discipline, and the pursuit of moral excellence. In this text, we will explore Seneca's 10 Stoic advice for not wasting time, going deeper into each one of them to understand how they can be applied in our modern life. 1. Know yourself. Knowing yourself is the foundation of a life well lived. Seneca reminds us that it is crucial to understand our values, goals, and passions. By understanding our inner motivations, we can align our activities with what really matters. Self-awareness also helps us avoid wasting time on endeavors that don't resonate with us. Imagine someone who spends years working in a career that doesn't bring them personal satisfaction, only because of external pressures. Instead, following Seneca's advice, this person could examine himself and recognize his true passions. Perhaps you discover a love of writing and decide to pursue opportunities in that field. By knowing herself, she directs her time to something that enriches and fulfills her. 2. Set clear priorities. Seneca urges us to identify what is most important in our lives and to establish clear priorities. In a world filled with distractions and demands, this guidance is especially relevant. By discerning what is essential to our growth and well-being, we can make informed decisions about how to spend our time. Imagine a college student who has a passion for music and wants to improve their skills. However, he is also under pressure to devote most of his time to academic studies. By following Stoic advice to set clear priorities, he could make time for daily music practice, even if that means adjusting his study schedule. In this way, he is directing his time towards something he deeply values. 3. Avoid empty occupation. Empty occupation is one of the greatest thieves of our time. Seneca warns us against filling our days with activities that add no real value to our lives. This includes not only obvious distractions like watching mindless television programs, but also trivial worries that consume us emotionally. Consider someone who spends hours a day browsing social media, absorbing content with no significant relevance. According to Seneca, such a person might question whether these activities contribute to their intellectual growth, interpersonal connections, or inner peace. By recognizing the empty occupation, she can choose to spend her time more enriching. 4. Plan your day. Planning is a powerful tool to avoid wasting time. Seneca encourages us to take time to plan our daily activities. This helps us avoid the trap of getting lost in secondary tasks and allows us to focus our efforts on the activities that truly matter. Imagine a professional who often feels overwhelmed with urgent and unforeseen tasks. By following Seneca's advice, this person can start their day by taking the time to plan their tasks. She can identify the 3 most important tasks for that day and commit to completing them before getting involved in other tasks. This approach helps to avoid feeling busy but not productive. 5. Practice self-discipline. Self-discipline is a key skill to avoid wasting time. Seneca encourages us to cultivate the ability to resist the temptations that keep us from our goals. This includes not only avoiding external distractions, but also controlling internal impulses that cause us to procrastinate or give in to unhealthy habits. Think of someone who is trying to adopt a healthier lifestyle, but often finds himself indulging in unhealthy foods. By practicing self-discipline, this person could develop strategies to resist temptation, such as keeping healthy snacks on hand, or practicing mindfulness during times of craving. This self-discipline allows her to spend her time and energy on choices that promote her long-term well-being. 6. Learn to say no. The ability to say no is a shield against activities that are not aligned with our goals. Seneca advises us to refuse commitments that take us away from our most important goals. This requires the ability to put our own interests first, even if it means disappointing others. Imagine someone who is known for always accepting extra tasks at work, even when his workload is already at its limit. Following Stoic advice, this person can learn to evaluate each request by considering its impact on his or her own goals and well-being. She can practice saying no in a respectful way, explaining that she needs to focus on her current priorities. This protects your time and energy for what's really important. 7. Cherish the gift. The present is the only time we have direct influence. Seneca reminds us to value the now, rather than being overly concerned with the past or the future. This involves being present in the activities we are doing and cultivating gratitude for the experiences of the present moment. Consider someone who is constantly worried about what could go wrong in the future, thus missing out on the joy of the present. By practicing the Stoic advice of appreciating the present, this person can adopt mindfulness practices such as meditation, or the practice of paying attention to the details of the moment. It helps her connect more fully with her everyday activities and find beauty in the little things. 8. Cultivate meaningful relationships. Relationships are an essential part of our life journey. Seneca encourages us to invest time and effort in genuine and enriching relationships. This involves nurturing deep connections with people who share our values and support us on our journey. Imagine someone who, in search of professional success, neglects his personal relationships. Following Seneca's advice, this person could dedicate time to cultivating meaningful friendships and strengthening family ties. She would recognize that, at the end of the day, it is these relationships that bring true joy and lasting support. 9. Practice. Self-reflection. Self-reflection is a powerful tool for personal growth. Seneca encourages us to take time to examine our actions, decisions, and progress toward our goals. This allows us to fine-tune our approach and stay in line with what's really important. Imagine someone who made a significant mistake at work because of a hasty decision. Following Stoic advice, this person could take time to reflect on the incident. She can consider what led to the wrong decision and how she can avoid similar situations in the future. This self-reflection helps her learn from her experience and grow as a professional. 10. Learn from mistakes. Mistakes and obstacles are disguised learning opportunities. Seneca reminds us that instead of lamenting our failures, we should use them as stepping stones to personal growth. This involves an attitude of resilience and acceptance of failure as an inherent part of the human journey. Consider someone who started a business that ended up failing. Following Stoic advice, this person may view the experience as a chance to learn valuable business lessons. She can reflect on the decisions that led to failure, identify areas for improvement, and use these insights to approach future ventures in a more informed manner. This learning mindset turns adversity into a source of growth. In today's hectic world, Seneca's Stoic advice on using time well has a great impact. With self-knowledge, self-discipline, and reflection, we apply these principles for a more meaningful journey. Thus, we avoid wasting time and shape a life of moral excellence and self-development.